In the world where every employer wants someone who has 2 to 3 years of work experience because they believe that such a person has the needed skill set to perform a given job, I would advise the students to come through and join these skills institutions that gives you the soft skills to become work ready. I would also advise employers to seek out students that have come through such institutions that accord them the skills that are required to get the job done, rather than looking at the qualification and the grades that someone has acquired. So, our curriculum keeps being updated, given the fact that we are a practicing firm. So we are always in touch with business owners that have these needs. Every time we interact with a need, or every time someone comes in to ask for an employee to fill up a given gap and they need a given skill set, so we make sure that we align our teaching, our skills provision to meet the demands of the market. Nevertheless, we also, I'm a seasoned tax consultant, okay? So I'm always in touch with the ever-changing tax laws, the amendments. I'm on top of the amendments that happen every year. So every time there are changes, we come back and update our curriculum to fit the skill set of the students that we're releasing. Then we also have something called the needs assessment. Most of the graduates that come from school suffer lack of given skills. For example, the usage of Excel for data analysis, the basic skill of interacting with the URL portal, and the basic skills of data entry and all. So we make sure that we tailor our courses and course units to those particular or specific needs of the students, so that they are job ready, they are behind the computer ready, and then we give them out to the client for work. We help our students to improve employability and gain real work experience by exposing them to the real life issues. Our course is segmented into 3 patterns. We have a course that we are currently driving called the Tax Practice Professional, which has 3 segments. In the first 3 months, we teach them the theoretical bit of everything so that they appreciate the underlying principles behind which they are going to operate. Then in the 4th month and the 5th month, we expose them to real work experience. For example, we put up a real portal, URL portal, give them mock work to do. Most of them, we have computers at our school, so they are behind the computer. The tutor is in front showing them this is how we file a return, this is how we respond to objections, this is how we do it, and they actually go through the portal. When we go to data analytics under Excel, we actually give them real data to analyze, and then they give us a feedback. That's our measuring yardstick to what they've understood as students. And then about the experience, we have an accounting and tax consultancy firm, which is very big and big enough to accommodate all these students. So after the last segment that qualifies you to get certified is by being placed in the actual workplace. So we give you actual client problems for you to solve. And then when you solve them, that accords you the experience one may never get in like 10 years, because I'm giving you something that is focused to what the client needs. I give you, let's say there is an assessment, there is a tax appeals tribunal issue, and I teach you step by step by step.
One of the major challenges that many people in business face today is that of succession planning. This mainly happens to those that have made it big in business, and it also relates to the children failing to grasp the knowledge and the value of the assets and the business operations that have been built by their parents. Now, in this segment, we're starting with a very important principle, vacuum in business, that is the value of money. How do you pass it on to your children?